Alrighty, thank you so much, Jamie Lee Domberg. We're going back to Johannesburg now. We're going to be meeting and hanging out with the champions of the AFCON. It's Banyana. Desiree Ellis is on standby to tell us about that moment of absolute victory.
Thank you so much, Uncle Tabsy. Oh man, I am so excited, especially after the tension of the 2022 Women's Africa Cup of Nations final. Banyana and the coaching staff missed no opportunity to celebrate their 2-1 victory against Morocco this past weekend. We are here catching up with head coach Desiree Ellis and the youngest player in the squad, Tabby Singh Majia. They're here to tell us about how they feel after making history this past weekend. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, thanks for having us.
Coach, you have played in this tournament before, but now taking the cup home as a coach, how does that make you feel?
It's amazing, you know, it's incredible because it's almost indescribable, the moment when it happened, but the players were absolutely amazing. I think, you know, they truly wanted this. We spoke at the beginning what they wanted, and they said they wanted to qualify. But Jermaine was adamant we wanted to win it, you know, and surely, you know, they stood up in that big crowd. They just, you know, turned their ears closed and just carried on and played for each other.
And there's so much pressure. They truly are exceptional in what they do. And Tabby saying, I mean, you scored your first goal for the country. Take us through that moment and that experience.
Okay. What can I say?
You're speechless, right? It's a moment of a lifetime.
You know, we were down and Jimmy got injured and we brought Tabby Singh on, and from the moment that action happened, you know, with us winning the ball in the midfield, getting played to Linda, and she already made a run, ball was played to Melinda, and you know, she was already that killer instinct of a goal scorer and getting ready for the rebound and getting there first. I had a look at it afterwards and I said they could have played it to her. She was ready, but she was also ready for the rebound, and the joy on her face was just something else.
Priceless.
I think it's difficult to describe for her how to do it, but it was a moment, you know, she'll never forget in a second cap.
It's going to be embedded in the history books, okay? Now, this win also gives you or solidifies your position in the 2023 World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. Are you walking into it with the same strategy? Is there a lot of pressure now that you guys have come home with this cup?
Look, the expectations are always high, playing for the national team. But that's expected. Coming into the national team, you're already under pressure. We have a little thing like called the COSAFA Cup, not a little thing, but a big tournament for us called the COSAFA Cup happening before that. I normally use that for, you know, to test players. And COSAFA have been magnificent in getting us ready for these competitions.
Yes.
So we want to say thank you to COSAFA. I mean, we had Zambia, we had Botswana there as well, and COSAFA must be happy having a gold and a bronze with us in Zambia. And then obviously it's the matter of preparing. This time around we have a whole year instead of 6 months. So we will really sit down and plan, but for now we're just enjoying the moment, enjoying the celebrations and absorbing everything.
You have to, because you have made the nation so proud, particularly through these tough times that we are all going through. Just briefly, I know that you've been asked this question many times, but it's something that is on South Africans' minds. The 9 minutes, coach. Oof. Where is it coming from?
When I saw that board, I just turned around and I went like... But the look on my face, I think it was the longest 9 minutes of my life. I kept turning to Coach T and kept asking her, Coach T, how many minutes? She said 7. A few minutes later, Coach T, how many minutes? She said 6. And then finally that final whistle was a moment to savor.
Truly, man, you came out victorious out of that experience. 2 South Africans who welcomed you so wholeheartedly yesterday. What do you have to say to them?
It was very emotional, to be honest. I had some tissues in my pocket because I knew it was going to be emotional, but I just want to say thank you to all the fans. I want to say thank you for supporting us during the difficult times. And our president, Dr. Jordan, always says that we as footballers, we must put smiles on people's faces. And I surely know that we did put smiles on their faces. And they put smiles back on our faces with that amazing welcome yesterday. So thank you for supporting the team. And thank you for loving this team. We really appreciate you.
Truly, truly beautiful. Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you, Ntabi Singh, also for being such a rock star.
Yeah.
You're killing it out there. All the best. I know that you guys are extremely tired and so much is still waiting for you after this interview. So we appreciate you taking this time to start off the day with us. Under the leadership of Coach Desiree Ellis, it comes as no surprise that they've qualified for the World Cup because Banyana have played a truly enterprising game in this tournament. It's been a pleasure waking up with you guys. Thank you so much for joining us right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Ikamalam Gugusha Adams signing out.